G'day, mate, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, Jedi. Now, it's been just but a minute since the last series, and for that, I feel like I need to apologise. The idea was I'd take a week off, except it was right in the middle of our school summer holidays here, which meant I had 4 kids running around the house, which meant not a lot got done. Basically, almost nothing got done. I actually reversed my whole sleeping schedule. So I was getting up at 3 a.m. to have about 2 hours between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. to get some work done before all the kids started waking up. And even that didn't work out well. So, as I feel like I need to apologize a little bit, but it's time we finally got a new series of Oxygen Not Included running. Now, couple of things. This is going to be very, very, very different from our previous series, and you can probably tell that by the title. We're going with OhMyMods because there is a very, very long mod list. I will actually link down the description the Steam collection, which you should be able to just go there and just download the whole collection, and that should get your game, well, that should let you play the same save if you want to. At the same time, I am expecting black holes to eat this game, crashes to occur, please restart your game, mods to update. I guarantee nothing with this series. The only thing I guarantee is many, many duplicate deaths. So, with that all out of the way, I'll go through the game settings really, really quickly. We're using custom world size. So it's a little bit wider and it's a lot longer than a normal map. Everything else is basically set on default. We do have care packages on. On top of that, we have geodes, a subsurface ocean, and we have geo apocalypse. This map will have geysers on its geysers on its geysers. And we're playing on Oceania. Because I felt like we could do some sort of like Subnautica-like playthrough. But we'll get into that as the series progresses. On top of that, we're going to take our starting dupes after this loads up. And I've only got it on for the first generation of duplicates, at which point I'll do a save and I'll quit and I'll remove the mods. Because I like... the first 3 duplicates matter so much, so I like being able to pick their stats, and I could sit here and just click randomize for 4 hours, but it's much easier with duplicate something manager, I think it's called, and we can do what we can normally in default Oxygen Not Included and just pick their interests, reroll till I get somebody with +7 to excavation, done, and +7 to science, done. And then their traits, I can reroll, and I can sit here and click the reroll button forever. But what I like with the duplicate configuration manager, that's what it's called, is I can just reroll the positive trait. So I really want somebody who has mole hands. So we're just going to keep rolling till we get mole hands. Done. Don't care. Binge Eater, Sparkly Streaker. Done. You're done. Next one. Frankie, we're going to re-roll them. I want either mole hands or... I can't remember what the other one is. Done. I got mole hands. You're a yokel. I've already got a yokel, so you can be gastrophobic. We have a Binge Eater. You can be destructive. I have a Sparkle Streaker, so you're going to go become a Sticker Bomber for something different. And our last duplicate... we want a Quick Learner. Squeamish is fine. Ugly Crier is different to the other 2. And you can't be a Sticker Bomber. You can be super productive. Done. So, colony name is OhMyMods. Names of the duplicates. I'm actually going to pick JJ for the first one. Oh, wrong button. BTG for the second one, and of course myself for the third one. Now, reason I picked JJ and BTG is they were the last 2 commenters on my last Oxygen Not Included video, so obviously, sure, they could be the first 2 duplicates in this series. And of course, I have to be in the series as well. It has to happen. So, we're going to embark on our colony. Now, as I said, this could be very, very different. First couple of things. Pause the game before we go any further. We're going to set up our schedule. And I'm just going to add a new schedule. We're going to go with bedtime is there. Downtime is there. Bath time is there. Everything else is work time. And I'm not going to move them across because I clicked the wrong button again. because I'm going to actually force them to work basically till they drop. Just for the first cycle. Second thing is, if we come into our duplicates, we're going to see our duplicates are youthful. So all their attributes have a plus 100%. So it means my science abilities are actually 20. BTG's digging is actually 20. Because they have a limited lifespan. They're not going to live forever. Unlike normal duplicates, they only live for a very limited amount of time. Around about 200 cycles. So, if you want your name in the series, by all means, down in the comments section, I will be pulling from the Patreon list as well, probably for the first, I don't know how many duplicates, till I get some of the videos up and we start getting some comments in with some new names to pick. But yes, if you want to die, because I guarantee every duplicate in this series will die because you all have a limited lifespan, by all means, put your names down in the comments. On top of that, we can see this particular duplicate has a duplicate digging efficiency. So, the digging efficiency is in the base game, if you remember, we'll just dig one tile, and I'll do it, which is perfect, and I'll set somebody else to do the next tile. Well, JJ is so much faster. She got 73.67%. So if we come in here, we go skills, excavation, we can see total efficiency is 73.67%. So there's normally 1,000 kilograms. JJ dug up 500, which doesn't make sense. It should be much higher than that. And I'm going to dig up 900. Okay. So the tiles were wrong. Okay, let's try that with a known value. 1,000, and we'll do another 1,000. JJ is going to get 700, so she's going to get 73% of the materials out, and I would get 50% if I dug a tile. But that's pretty much how it runs, and to start off, we're going to do a bit of a dig, just a little bit of a dig. We're going to want to get plumbing, a pitcher pump in right there, which is going to require a ladder. We're going to continue that ladder on. Up here is where we're going to put our bedrooms in a room full of carbon dioxide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our door. That's our pathway. That's our ladder. I want to put tile there, just so I can start pre-plotting things out. And that's going to be our start. On top of that, like I said, plenty of mods, which means lots of interesting things in the research tree. We'll get there when we get there. We're going to speed up the dupes so they get stuff done a little bit quicker. We want a bathroom, which I'm going to put on that side, but we're going to cancel out those tiles, and I want plumbing outhouse. 1, 2, 3. Medicine. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Door's meant to go there. Everything's got to move over a tile. Medicine. 2, 3. Plumbing outhouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig that. Tile goes there. Tile goes there. Dig that as well. Come on. Don't waste your time. Tile there. Tile there. We haven't hit copper yet in any... That's all wrong. That's all off by a tile as well. Actually... It was right. I'm trying to pre-plan ahead, right from square one. Okay, furniture. Cot. There. We're going to dig that out. We're going to dig that out so you guys can get into the pitcher pump and fill these guys up. We need the toilets done. We need the beds done. We need all that done for cycle number 1. So yeah, Very, very heavily modified playthrough. Yeah, we know there's no outhouse built. And we know how duplicate temperature works, hopefully by now. Door. I need to seal this room in, and that's still wrong. It's off by a tile. It's going to go up there. And I want to seal this room in eventually. Now, schedule. Duplicates are getting close to Sleepy Buy's time. We're going to move them right about now across to schedule number 2. Because I want to have that first schedule for new duplicates who come in. And up you get. The slave driving has started already. So you guys need to get your toilets done and you need to get your bedroom done. That's really what's on the list. Actually, that can wait. Get the toilets done. I want to set the germs to disinfect at twice that number. And we're going to have them work basically right the way through. We're not going to give them any rest at all. Station. I can now build a research station. So we can now get a manual generator down here, a battery down here, a research station down here, hook up power to all 3 of them. Included in the mods, lots and lots of mods, like I said. I've upped the storage capacity. So ration box normally stores 150 kilograms of material. Our ration boxes will store 600. A storage bin says 20 tons. I think it's like 80 tons. They store a lot more material than normal. We also need to set our dupes. We want I did it already. I want toggling to be on very high. I want digging to be high for you and you. Research to be high for you. I want new researchers to be very low. I also want life support to come in with a high standard. Okay, so that's how we're going to run research. So research, no, bring that back up. Research, we have a complete research queue. So I want to have basic farming, then I want to have meal preparation, then I want to come down to have employment, which is just a water cooler. And then to go with my water cooler to make a Great Hall, I need a hanging pot. So that's now item 5 on the research. I'm going to need some automation wire eventually. With my automation wire, I'm going to need brute force management to actually make refined metals. I'm going to need advanced research probably to get much further. We're going to want an electrolyzer, the toilet. I need a water sieve, so we're going to get filtration as well. The idea is I can open the research a whole lot less often and just be able to tick things off. So we've already got 14 things queued up. Next one is going to be the water sieve. Is that right? Is that the next research I need? Nope. Before that is pipes. Oh, that just undid a whole bunch. That just undid everything I did. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2. Let's just go down the list. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Gas pipes. 14, 15. After we've done all that, then we can get that one, and we can get that one. Okay. And that one, because they're going to need a hydrogen generator. Okay, so that's the first 18 researchers picked. Good. Duplicates have lots of things to do. Alright, JD will do research. BTG and JJ should be able to carry on with all the other tasks I'm going to give them, which is digging out large portions of... Oh, there's water up there already. I can't mix that water with that water. But I do have this one, that's all the water we see so far. We'll put that in there, not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 16 tiles. It is. Okay, so that's our first bedroom. Which means our ladder's going to be here. And this is probably going to be the ladder that goes north because it hopefully doesn't run through more liquid. At the same time, we're going to bring the ladder down slightly. We're going to go out to screw, harvest button, out to screenshot mode, and say everything. Everything is harvestable. Okay. That should give the duplicates a little bit to do. Now, being a geo-active, like we can see our first geysers here. Just one geyser. One geyser. Oh, 2 geysers. There's a second one there. But that's like just our opening little screen. We're going to have lots of geysers we're going to have to deal with. Same time, I need to open that up for oxygen. And I need to open that one up for oxygen to flow. Do we need oxygen creation just yet? I don't see any more oxalite yet. Yeah, germs of disease, we don't care. Okay. So that's pretty much the start. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a cart. Because there's really nothing going to happen for the next one cycle, whilst the duplicates are very, very busy doing stuff. We do have room bonuses. We have a latrine. We would have a bedroom if some dupes built in these tiles. Oh, that's another big thing with this series. There's going to be no extraordinary acts taken for any duplicates that get stuck. We're literally going to leave them and hope for the best. So if a duplicate gets stuck on a ledge or at the bottom of a river or something like that, there'll be no like priority 11, let's go save them. By all means, we'll build some way for them to get out. But if the other duplicates don't get there in time to save them, c'est la vie. So with that, yeah, I'm going to put in a cut here or a time lapse, or maybe actually I'll show the mods list whilst we just skip forward a cycle. So I'll see you guys in a cycle. And they haven't got a lot done, but the next duplicate is here. Oh, look, the build number's gone sideways. Okay, we're going to choose a duplicate. We have an extended care package installed, which means we can get a lot of materials that you don't normally get. On top of that, we can also get materials that, we also get a choice of 3 care packages and 3 duplicates. Didn't really care about the extra care packages. I just wanted the ability to have stuff like niobium being delivered super, super, super early in the game. Not that we can do much with it, only having 5 kilos, but, you know, it is a refined metal. We could build 1 bit of wire out of it, so who knows? But we have digging, decorating, and suit wearing. None of you guys are what I wanted. I want maybe, well, actually, we're going to bring in May, who's going to rename to, I'm just picking somebody quickly from the Patrons list. Thank you, Bilbo, for supporting the channel. Very much appreciated. Bilbo is one of my lovely Patreon members, because I don't have any comments yet, so I don't have any names I can pick. So we're going to bring in a Bilbo, and we're going to put Bilbo's priorities as decorating. Definitely very, very high. That's his main job in life. We'll actually do that for all of them. But we also want him to do operate and supply. Because I need somebody to basically dump stuff in the research station. I need to make sure that stays full. I also need to have somebody run on the wheel to power up the battery. So that is Bilbo's new job in life, to basically supply stuff here, there, and everywhere, along with... That's pretty much it. So stations. We do have a supercomputer now. It has been researched. I don't think we need it yet. We have got 5 researchers done. Maybe a little bit more. But we will need it eventually. On top of that, he does come with a skill point. I don't really need artwork yet. And I can skill scrub him later. We're going to put him... No, I'm going to save the point for the moment. I'm going to save the point for the moment. I do need to put Bilbo onto Schedule 2. So he's going to go off and have a nap. He's not going to get much of a nap, but he's going to have some sort of nap. We can't dig through here, but we can definitely keep digging up here. There and there. There and there. At the same time, we're definitely running out of oxalite. We've got one little bit of oxalite over here. That's it. So I'm going to, earlier than I normally would, put in an oxygen diffuser. And we'll wire that up too. So, unfortunately, there's not a lot happening. I'm definitely going to turn that up to 40,000 germs, because outhouses are bad for germs. And we have 4 duplicates now. So I need... That room is too big. Is it not? No, because I made the roof short. Okay. We're going to need another outhouse and another sink. So with that running, at least we can put in another bed there. And its other door there, which we're going to set to be open like the other doors. And then we're just going to leave the duplicates to keep digging, because that's going to be their main objective for right now. We will give them just a little bit to dig through. That's sand. Same story, they can dig through there. That does have to be filled out with tiles all the way through. Bristle Blossom, we have no way of giving it light, so it can go. We can dig that out. There is buried materials in here, so I'm going to dig that out as well. Just in case there's food in there. It's probably hatches, but you never know. It could be food. And yeah, we're just going to leave the dupes to dig their way out of everything. We've got another geyser up here already, so that's 1 geyser, 2 geyser. Geysers. Do we see any more? Not yet. But we also have a point of interest over here, which I should be able to dig up to and deconstruct some walls and be able to get in that way, hopefully. No, I'm going to have to find the entrance, which will be over here. So with that, I'm going to put in another cut, another time lapse, and let them get at it. We have 2 cycles before the next duplicate's due. So there's not a lot to do except dig the map. Dig the map, hope to find food and calories that way. And leave them to dig and build. Because we don't have anything to really get up and running until our first kitchen. Oh, actually, maybe we can plan that out. Yep, it's going to go right here. So, we want tile there and there. And furniture-wise, we want a mess table. No, we want doors in first. So door there and there. We want furniture. We want a mess table. That menu to start with a water cooler with... let's get rid of some of these. No. Okay, we haven't actually unlocked the thing that we need to turn this into a great hall. So we've still got a little while to go. Stations, no. Alright, so yep, I'm going to put in that cut for 1.6 cycles, let the dupes get to it, let the dupes get some stuff built, and we'll be back. And we're back for duplicate number 5. So they actually ran out of things to do, so I had to give them more digging tasks, because they basically dug out everything they could. We will put a block there and a block there and carve that section out as well. And that section. Actually, we might leave that one. Just in case that... Actually, you're harvest ready, aren't you? No. Not quite. Alright, new duplicate. So, we have a gloom. Slimy and bone. Oh! So we have morbs, which are called glooms. So we can actually get morbs from the printing pod and also take care of them. We also have custom clothes. Purely for the fact of custom clothes. But right at the moment, I need some good duplicates. Yeah. We're gonna take Max, who we're gonna call Huff. Huffy boy, welcome to the colony. You're gonna be our cook. Normally it's Fry Guy. No, Fry Guy. It's gonna be Fry Guy. It has to be Fry Guy. It's been Fry Guy for pretty much every series. So we're gonna bring in a Fry Guy. He's gonna eat more food, which there's nothing we can do about. So we're gonna bring in a Fry Guy. He's gonna go into schedule number 3, which we need to set up, which is gonna have bedtime right about there, bath time there, downtime there. Everything else is gonna be work time. He's got a bed already. There are spare toilets, so he should be fine. We're going to set up his priorities. So Fry Guy is going to be our cook. But he also has skills in machinery. So if we click on Fry Guy here, he has... he's a grease monkey, which means he has +3. But also, because of his limited lifespan, it actually ends up being a +6. At the same time, we need to look at duplicate skills. We finally can access hard digging, so we're going to get out to more of the map. We can do advanced researching. Bilbo has something, and we don't know what to use him on. And Fry Guy, again, we're not cooking anything yet. So I think I'm going to save both their skills in case we want to jump up to critter ranching or something like that. We don't really need anything else. Like, carrying capacity would probably help for both of them, because we're going to do a fair bit of storing and building. I'd really like a builder, but I don't have one. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, now we can have advanced digging. We can access a lot more of the map. We can't get through the abyssalites still. But we can dig over to here. I don't think I want to release that salt water just yet. I think that's a geyser over there as well. So, a few things. Harvest plant, screenshot mode. Everything should be harvestable. We have not found any new geysers, so we've got one here still. Nothing up the top, one here. I have no idea what they are, and we're not going to use any exploits to find out quickly. We're just going to let them go. At the same time, I have asked them to come dig through here, because we want to dig down as well. Hopefully we can consolidate this water over to here, and then hopefully be able to dig down the map. In saying that, there's generally not much oxygen when you start going down. Made a mess. Oh, JJ's stuck. Bad luck, JJ. So she's trapped. Again, we got another mod installed. It basically says if they're cut off from the colony, we'll get an alert up here. So we know JJ was trapped, or still is trapped. Show navigation. Yeah, can't get up these ladders. So until somebody builds these ladders for her, she's pretty much stuck on whatever limited oxygen she has over here and limited building materials. In theory, she can dig her way across here, but she hasn't done that yet. Our mess tables. We're going to need more mess tables eventually. And research, we got 14 researchers out of the way. So we have a water sieve, which was one of the materials we needed. We have all the furniture, which I don't care about. We just needed the hanging plants, which we've put down already. We have access to automation wire. We have a sulfur bath, which is a new item. It uses liquid sulfur to dissolve corpses into oil for repurposing elsewhere. Because all the duplicates actually have a limited lifespan, they only last 200 cycles, I figured that would be much better than a mass graveyard. And a canister emptier. So, I still don't have a builder, so I'm probably not going to do... Half tempted to just... No, we're just going to let them dig for a little while longer. We're probably going to put in another... hang on, how much further can we dig? So we can dig up further. You're going to dig straight through those biomes, don't care. We just want to know what's up there. We can dig there to there, seems safe. There to there would be safe. No, we can't access all of that yet. We can dig that out at least. We can dig that out. We have... So we have food here. We don't have any food there, so I'm going to dig all of that out. Okay, what's that? A bristle blossom. Nope, that can go. Tile there, tile there, tile there and there. And there, which means... That's only 3 high. 4 high, please. All of that can get dug out as well. Okay, that's pretty much it. We're just going to leave them digging for a while, see what comes up the next printing prod, which is 1.7 cycles away. So again, time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're here with our 6th duplicate. So, alright, first off, research is complete. So let's head down. Actually, no, let's just get the duplicate done. So we're going to print off a new dupe. I'm almost looking at the care packages already because these are pretty bad. So we've got sort of an all-rounder dupe, which really doesn't help me. We have a operating dupe. Okay, hang on. What do we have? Priorities. Operating. You have an interest in operating, but you don't actually have any skill points in operating. Alright, so we're going to bring on Blueprint. We're going to bring in Ari, who's going to be Stinson. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, Stinson. Very, very much appreciated. Welcome to the colony. We're going to spit you out. We're going to give you the job of operating is going to be your #1 priority, with a second priority in digging. We're going to head over the research tree. And now that we've done all the base research, I'm just going to come back and get all the all the basic research. So it's just done. And then I actually can't think of anything we desperately need after that. So we've got research queued back up. We're going to look at duplicate skills. Stinson, at least we can throw straight into improved tinkering. Not that we really have anything that needs tinkering yet, but we can start down that path. We have our hanging pot set up. So we're going to put in a couple of plants to get things started, because morale-wise, we have a latrine, we have a barracks. Once this is done, and those tiles are actually put in, this will turn... this will turn into a Great Hall. So we're going to have a Great Hall by like cycle 10. We've started building down the... down here. I'm going to have the duplicates just trim everything from there to there off to hopefully get rid of some of this water. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. So hopefully we can get rid of some more of this water. Same time, we need a couple of ladder pieces in so they can dig a little bit further. They have made some pretty good progress, but I think the very next thing I want to do is I want to set up a bathroom. Because we now have everything we need to at least get a proper bathroom set up. Okay, so first couple of things we're going to need. We're going to need... I keep pausing it because I'm used to the last series where everything was really slow and you couldn't build... You couldn't do anything unless the game was paused. That actually needs to go over another tile. So refinement, we need a rock crusher so we can start getting refined materials. We're going to need some sinks, because we're going to put bathrooms right here. I'm hoping if this is where they eat... Probably up here is where we're going to put our kitchen, because the kitchen's fairly small. Here we're going to put some bathrooms, and then it means I can put all the living quarters right around that. So we're going to do 2 there and 2 there for a change. And actually, no. We'll put all 4 bathrooms on one side. We want plumbing. We want a plumbed lavatory, please. I want a door there, 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 there. We're going to need to tile this off. This will be complete, so I'll just tile in the whole thing. And then plumbing. I'm going to a liquid pipe to feed all the clean water in. The dirty water, you cannot flow from one green over the other, because if there's, as long as there's 0.1 of a milligram of liquid flowing over a green port, it won't push out more liquid. So you need to make sure you have at least an extra pipe that liquid can flow into before it flows over a green one. So you can do funny business, but I find it's just easy to just run clean water through the bottom and dirty water through the roof. For dirty water, we're going to want refinement. I'm going to want a water sieve. I'm going to want to take in the dirty water here, which will just plumb up, and take the clean water and put it back in there. Now, I'm going to need an overflow on my clean water system, because if you don't already know, when duplicates go pee, where is it? Plumbing. A lavatory, it uses 4 kilograms per use, but it puts out 11.7 kilograms. So the duplicate pee is actually more liquid that you need to deal with. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel that entirely. Refinement, water sieve. I'm going to rotate it. Does that help? Sure. After we put on all the plumbing in the wrong spot. Okay, that means duplicate P can go in there. Clean water can come into there, which we will bridge in like that. And then the thing with liquid bridge is when water hits the white port, it instantly jumps to the green port. If the green port and that pipe is full, then it can overflow out. So I want to actually bring an overflow out, and we're going to run that into our electrolyzer to make some oxygen. Very breathable, polluted oxygen, not quite as breathable. As long as it doesn't have too many germs in it, yeah, it's slightly germ-ridden, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, that's a thing. Supposedly that was fixed 3 times now. It's not a bug at all. It's a feature. So we're going to put in our bathrooms. We're going to allow duplicates to walk in this side, but not out. We're going to open that door. All of this, of course, will need power, which we're going to run off our manual generator still, because we don't have anything else better yet. And our electrolyzer is actually going to output 2 gases. It's going to use electrolysis to split the water into oxygen and hydrogen. Now, in this particular playthrough, we've actually got a mod that lets me instantly put that straight into a pipe. It's just about saving CPU cycles, basically, after the last series, where basically, even with how powerful my computer was, we just couldn't build any bigger because we just hit every single cap the game could handle. So, what I did is I installed these lovely mods that, yeah, let me output the gas into a pipe directly rather than having to have an extra gas pump, because otherwise in an electrolyzer with like 3 gas pumps to keep it running. This way it just goes into a pipe. It just simplifies things a lot. We want power. I want a hydrogen generator, because that's what we're going to do with our hydrogen, which means our wiring is going to continue to there, and actually it's going to continue past there to there. Ventilation, we're going to take our hydrogen, and I'm going to make a loop, just so I have a little bit of stockpile in the pipes, so to speak. And our oxygen, for the moment, we'll just bring out to here, and I'll work out what to do with that later. We'll just put a vent on it for the moment. Actually, let's... okay, we're going to run it. They've built it already. Okay, we're going to run our oxygen down there, and I'm going to use the same trick that we used with the water. So the oxygen is going to intentionally go into this vent first, and then continue down the line if I want to take the line elsewhere. I will, but not right at the moment. I'm going to floor in that room eventually as well. We do have a rock crusher. So rock crusher is going to let us make some refined materials. I'm going to start with copper. And I need 100 kilograms of copper ore in to give me 50 kilograms of refined copper. I want 4, which is 200 kilos for a battery. Plus I want probably another one on top of that to make some refined metal to actually run some automation wire. So that's going to get that started. I do not want a toilet there. I do not want a hole in the floor. We're doing well, Dupes. I will put in furniture, crown molding, priority 1. This is just about decorations. We'll put that in there. It doesn't have to get done anytime soon, so it's fine. And back to research. So we've done all the base research. What I want to do next is I'm going to click this one. Basically, I want the ability to farm better or at the same time take care of critters to process them into tasty, tasty food. That's really where the priority is next for research. No, I don't have anybody capable of getting the next level of digging yet. So this is going to let us turn water into, well, polluted water from duplicate P into clean water, into oxygen and into hydrogen for free power. Now, in saying all that, we need to populate the pipes with some sort of liquid. So again, plumbing. We have a floor drain, which slowly drains liquid out. And what I want to do is I want to take my plumbing. This is our dirty water. So I want to take that up and to there. No, to there. And then we're going to put a floor drain in here, and we're going to drain out this polluted water to fill up our system. Because I figure that's much better than pumping in our clean water. We can just get rid of our dirty water. Dupes can dig that further down. And I can hear more geysers. Same story. Can we dig that out? Yeah, we might just not dig quite so close to that. And we can dig that, well, all the way across to about there, actually, because then we'll hit the abyss line. Same story here. We're just going to dig that right the way across. I'm not worried about other gases getting into the base. A little bit of chlorine never hurt anybody. Put a tile there and there. Okay, power. We now have the materials to make a smart battery, which we'll put right there. And we should have the automation wire to go from there to there. So once this is built, which is the real delay, because as soon as they have a choice of going and digging something, they go dig something instead, rather than doing any of the building tasks. That's Stinson's bed. We're going to move Stinson across to that bed. At least then he has a floor to sleep, well, a bed to sleep on. Yeah, as soon as they have an option of a digging task, they generally go do the digging task, ignore everything else. At the same time, these are now done. Oh, lots of priority 1 stuff. Change that back to 5, that back to 5, that to 5. They're all 5. I forgot to change things back. Okay. Build. Priority 5. There is a decor bonus for making... actually, it's in both of them now. So we'll just make the mess tables out of copper. And I'm going to fill the whole room. Because why not? I will set the priority on those lower because they really don't matter. And I'm really hoping we can get this built. Now, I'm trying to avoid using the priority system mostly in this map. I don't want to priority 9 this so the duplicates just do this and ignore everything else. I'd really like them to sort of take care of a little bit of everything. Which is a little bit different from my normal playstyle. Very different, in fact. But yeah, I'm hoping that they can get this built. Yeah, they're doing liquid pipe now. And we get a drain set up and the last of this built. So we could actually, hopefully, probably not this episode because I'm already like an hour into the recording. But probably by next episode, we can actually have a proper plumbed bathroom up and running. When's the next duplicate? 0.4 of a cycle. Yeah, we're just going to run to the next duplicate, I think. Time lapse. Okay, with our next duplicate ready to print off, which we will find out about in the next episode. I'm actually going to call it here. So, we got, research-wise, we got a good chunk of the research tree done in the first episode. Digging-wise, we dug out a decent part of the core starting biome. I wouldn't mind getting more done, but they've been pretty efficient. Rooms-wise, we have a latrine, we have a barracks, and we have a great hall. So great hall's a morale of 6. Barracks is 1, and a latrine is 1 as well. So they should have a base morale of 8. Yeah, some of the rooms have only just swapped across, so it'll take them a little while to actually get those morale bonuses kicked in. We haven't quite got a plum toilet up and running, but we will have that very, very shortly. And that, I think, is where I'm going to leave it for the first episode. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. If you want to become a duplicate in the base, by all means, down in the comment section, leave your name. As I said, I guarantee you will die. It's pretty much a fundamental part of this particular playthrough, because although these duplicates are all youthful at the moment, they do have a fixed life cycle of up to 200 cycles. Stinson looks super happy. Yeah. So yeah, duplicates have a life cycle of up to 200 cycles, no more, no less. So, well, definitely less. Definitely no more. On top of that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of interesting machinery and even critters that will come along as the series continues. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, one last thing is schedule. I'm aiming for 3 episodes per week. I'm aiming for a Sunday, a Tuesday, and a Thursday. Maybe a Friday. No, it should be Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. They should be the 3 episodes and the schedule. Hopefully, but we'll see what happens. And that's it. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye.